Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. I believe in one thing, that only a life lived for others is a life worth living. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. I believe in standardizing automobiles. I do not believe in standardizing human beings. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. I am by heritage a Jew, by citizenship a Swiss, and by makeup a human being, and only a human being, without any special attachment to any state or national entity whatsoever. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. The only source of knowledge is experience. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The greatest scientists are artists as well. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. It occurred to me by intuition, and music was the driving force behind that intuition. My discovery was the result of musical perception. I would teach peace rather than war. I would inculcate love rather than hate. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. My passion for social justice has often brought me into conflict with people, as has my aversion to any obligation and dependence I did not regard as absolutely necessary. One thing I have learned in a long life, that all our science, measured against reality, is primitive and childlike, and yet it is the most precious thing we have. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources.